Welcome back to Weird Stuff in a Can. Today we've got cheesy beans. So I picked this up in Tesco the other day. So this is Heinz baked beans, but in a cheese sauce instead of the conventional tomato sauce. Cheese sauce made with Cathedral City, which is a kind of, I suppose, slightly above average brand of cheese. They're decent cheddar cheese. As you probably already know, beans in a tomato sauce are pretty much the mainstay of canned foods in the UK. Very popular canned food. This is beans in a cheese sauce though, which I've never seen before. So, ingredients. Okay, here's a problem. I might be wrong about what these are. Beans 51%, tomatoes 24%, cheese 8%, sugar, spirit vinegar, modified corn flour, salt, corn flour, flavouring, spice extract, spice. So I think I might be wrong about what these are. I think these might be beans in tomato sauce with cheese added, which is interesting because that label, I mean, obviously that's not a picture of beans in cheese sauce, but the label and everything here does tend to imply that it's going to be beans in a creamy cheese sauce. However, the main ingredient apart from beans is tomatoes. So I think this is going to be beans in tomato sauce with cheese added, which is a bit of a disappointment actually, because I can just do that myself. You know, you can grate cheese on top of beans on toast. A lot of people do. I don't always like it that way, but sometimes I do. Okay, this might not be such weird stuff in a can. Oh well. So yeah, it does say in tiny little text here, Heinz baked beans with Cathedral City cheddar cheese. Yeah, a bit of a disappointment. I'm not a huge fan of these kind of products where they've already done some mixing for you, like peanut butter with Marmite or whatever, because I can mix those things at home. Anyway, let's open it up and have a look. It is a pull tab can. I'm using a can opener. I just prefer to do that. Probably should have brought a plate or something to put that on, but never mind. Beans in a cheesy tomato sauce. They do look a bit different. The sauce is a bit more opaque and paler coloured than a normal baked bean in tomato sauce. I will go and warm these up in a minute, but let's just taste a little bit of this sauce. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, it does taste like beans with some medium or mature cheddar blended in. The cheese has kind of given the sauce a slightly granular texture, which is a thing I don't mind actually. I expected to be complaining here about the cheese sauce being too smooth, because I thought this was going to be beans in a citrate emulsified cheese sauce, but it's not. Now here's an interesting thing. It appears to be kind of burnt on the bottom of the can there, a little bit like it's been overheated. Okay, well I'm going to go and get those warmed up. I'm not really expecting any huge surprises here because that is the nature of surprises anyway. But yeah, this is just beans with the cheese already in them, which is, yeah, bit of a disappointment. Anyway, I'll go and get these warmed up. We'll put them on some toast. I've got some homemade bread. I think we might put a couple of slices of tomato on there because I've got some homegrown tomatoes as well. So back in a moment. Okay, well, let's get that back up to the studio and give it a taste. I don't know if it's just my imagination, but the beans seem a bit smaller than usual here. Anyway, let's give this a taste. They don't actually really taste particularly cheesy. I don't suppose they would. There's not a lot of cheese there. I don't know quite why this product exists. It's not difficult to grate your own cheese on top of beans on toast if you want cheese with it. And I think it's nicer to have the cheese grated on a layer on top. I suppose they are a bit more tasty than your standard beans in tomato sauce. Overall, though, I think this product's a bit of a disappointment. Really, because I was expecting beans in a creamy, cheesy sauce, like the kind of sauce you'd have with macaroni cheese. And I think now I have to go and create that, so I can see what that would be actually like. Don't know if you heard that little whimper there. That's Eva reminding me I've got to pay the toast tax. Got a little ball for me. Thank you. So yeah, I think to sum it up in one word, disappointing. Disappointing that the packaging kind of gently led me to assume the wrong thing about the product. But also I think that beans with cheese blended into the sauce is less nice than when it's grated over the top and you can have it partially mixed. Anyway, that was not very weird stuff in a can on atomic shrimp. I think all told this will probably end up being a Saturday video because this is just a not very weird stuff in a can. Anyway, thanks for watching and I hope to see you again soon.